Hello!
Greetings! Oh,
No, you do it.
greetings!
Hello.
Hi again, Okisawa-san.
Welcome back.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well,
What an honourable knight.
What was it?
What an honourable knight you are.
Yeah. Quite a white knight.
Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out.
Thanks
Oh.
for keeping your promise. Oh, you see that eye blink?
I
oh,
did. That eye
it's
blink?
on. It's fine.
Yeah, that sexy eye blink.
Whoa! What are you staring at her chest like some sort of gaylord?
I was staring at the glitch that was happening all across her face.
No, that was an eye blink, a sexy eye blink, Paul.
I know an eye blink when I see one.
Yeah, because I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or whatever, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Oh.
Not sucking, he's certain a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga's literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
And sorry, Okisawa-san. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Good, I am the man in the room, so that's how it should be. Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointing glance.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. I'll do anything you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just feel like... Well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Oh.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Throws it in the trash.
Yeah.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Ew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri for a little bit more.
Why was there a transition there?
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. That was just space it out. I mutter this sounds like I made her uncomfortable. I do that a lot to women.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. Look at those eyes.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, it's
I wanted to read
it's
some
still.
of it.
Hold on, it's still moving.
You just let it... Don't just grab it! Grab
Grab
it!
it! Grab it! Oh.
Grab it! Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Good cover, smooth as fuck. No one noticed.
True, oh, perfect, stuck the landing.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. She bought the book for you, you fucking dipshit.
No, so she's gonna kill herself, alright.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well...
Look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Oh wait, that's just Yuri's eye. It drifted onto the book.
Yeah, it slid down.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment. Oh god! Oh my god.
You thought this wasn't horror. Turns out it's comedy.
Art imitates real life, I guess.
Yeah, right?
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
It's my favorite.
It's a book, I mean. Not the dismembering the Jews. I mean, that's the thing about the limbs. I mean...
The Jews, the mommy milkers, the Jews.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Did it? Did it come out of nowhere?
I like horror. Hey, here's a horror book.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that book was really more horror than I thought it was gonna be.
Holy shit.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Okazawa-san?
No, it's not that. I love dismembering and all that.
Yeah, I'm into bondage.
I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories. I mean, for the right girl. So don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Or I'll kill myself.
I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so
You
sad.
said it.
I know.
She's so
This guy
sad.
sucks.
Shy, reclusive on the outside. But you're fine. But her mind seems to be completely different.
That is exactly how shy and reclusive people are. Again, if your friend is going through something, talk to them. Please. Don't be like this guy.
This guy sucks.
Right?
This guy fucking sucks. This
The
is
worst.
so cringe. Alright. Oh god, my brain. It's just that this kind of story... It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
I like the outline.
Then suddenly...
I didn't click
I'm
that.
rambling, aren't I? It's fine. Not again.
I will say that's gonna happen more and more often, so just,
Yeah.
be on your game.
Fire that. Yep. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well,
I've gained interest.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry about that. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen, Mr. White Knight over here. It's a literature club after all, you fucking dumbass asshole.
That's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
Ah, what are you saying?
I just found it!
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Man spread. I slip into the seat next to yours.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. You have 2 books. I'm just saying. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Actually, that does make me think about like the amount of times as a young individual who is autistic that I was told later that someone was flirting with me. Meanwhile, someone would be like, "Oh, well, you could read my book with me," and I'm like, "But I have my own book. Why would we do that?"
I've never been flirted with before.
That's not
Continue.
True. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Oh, they're not sharing yet.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body.
Yuri, you really apologize for a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. I'm doing the same with my hair. Sorry. I mean...
Fucking loser.
Girl hair, bitch.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them.
Then I gently put my hand on her hips.
Then hold my book more between the two of them. Okay, doesn't matter.
Just go. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold up the book. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Yeah. I do the same with my right hand on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page. Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. This is my real boy with Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my bedroom.
I just want to fucking read.
I'm gonna chew him.
Yeah. Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second by the chewing. I glance over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Fucking dumbass.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue
Are we supposed
reading.
to share poems or some shit?
Yeah, right? Well, this is each session we hang out with whoever we wrote our poem about.
Okay.
Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed she finished the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to Hitler at all.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant the dismemberment. Something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind the big mommy milkers.
That's the face of an innocent person right there.
Yeah, dude, that's an insane looking face. Like,
It
can
really-
we break that down right there? That is absolutely insane.
It really is.
We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came to my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. I know, I get sick when I read books. You're breathing a little.
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Instead, she cups that titty.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself, or I'll push you, lady. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Okay, so listen. Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So, you don't know anything?
Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really.
I don't care about any of these people.
Yeah, I know. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Then why, what the fuck? Alright, if you say so.
Monica like the fucking devil.
Yeah.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Or start sharing our poems with each other.
Should we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just start without her.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up.
my wife.
I'll make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into the back.
Just put a fucking bookmark, piece of paper, a dollar bill.
Just come on the fucking page. Show it to just Nutsucky. Just do Nutsucky. Give it to fucking that Nutsucker.
I told Nutsucky I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first.
Oh, Jesus. Okasawa-san, if you're not going to take the club seriously, then I'm going to go home. I've not seen that animation before.
What? Harsh.
When do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort, you fucking asshole. It starts somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote that I'd like to read it. Painful to think about how that cost you paid.
Fine. Oh, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I gotta share mine now.
Knowing you.
Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told them they weren't gonna like it.
Yeah, you were fucking right. I love it!
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Because it's fucking stupid or something.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
What is the point for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I think when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
Yeah, it sure did hit me hard with the monkeys and shit.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't understand.
But the other...
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like to set up for a rhyme at the end and then make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more way to do it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect this for the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. That is the humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I will take that away from her. Young asshole.
Oh, hi, Okusawa-san. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're doing everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Yeah, alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of a bad thing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Okusawa-san. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
Great job, Okusawa-san. I was going to say ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
That's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on other people.
Yeah, like she's a total fucking asshole.
That bitch. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. It must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Nothing. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all of the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Drop dead, Doki Solison.
I see. Fake it till you make it, like a real quitter. That's an AA joke. Let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see colour. There are others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Well, what was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Oh, I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
No, I mean, define the word for me. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Stupid fuck. I'm kind of nervous, I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright.
Show it to my wife.
Yeah.
I need to talk to
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten and her mouth goes fucking crazy.
Exceptional.
Yeah, what was that?
I did try to declare the freeze in the head. Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face, as well as covering that Nazi tattoo on her forehead.
And then covers her whole eye. Oh! He's going to hate me.
We really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right.
Hello? Oh.
What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
No. What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, it's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, so...
Bias? How?
Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Because it literally is. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
You know the fucking loser club?
Yeah.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Amazing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I look out at the void and the void stares back.
I fucked the void. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read, you stupid fuck.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually like longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ogisava-san, you dumb fucking idiot.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, you idiot.
You just told me it took a long time.
Poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her hair, last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
If you think so, I'm doing the thing with my hair.
Yeah, of course. I love that thing with your hair.
You know, I was really nervous about doing this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Ogisava-san.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I'm so fucking stupid. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read into them, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki atmosphere in frustration. Sorry, can I pause for half a second?
Yeah, you do what you want, dude.
I'm dying. I gotta fucking take a piss.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Get back here.
Alright, I'll be right back.
No. Yeah, so... Well, I guess while he's peeing, thanks for watching this. I still don't even really know what this has to do with Halloween. Paul suggested it, and I think he's just got Paul madness. But man, this is mental torture. Comment down below how taxing this is on your fucking mental health. Because my God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna join Stayori or whatever, and I'm gonna hang from the ceiling, dude. This is brutal. This sucks. But the accents are fun, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't really have much else to say. I don't know. But I feel bad that this is just gonna be a pretty long silence because little peepee man has to go be a peepee man. Yes, I got nothing. Very good internet personality. Hope you're all doing alright.
Hello.
Thank God. I didn't know what to say.
I'm sorry. We're not going. Oh, I assumed we weren't going.
No, I just started talking, but that's fine.
That's fine. We might use it. I'll listen to this later and find out whether it's worthy.
That's a spirit. Alright, let's go.
Alright. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
No, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem fuck.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is... cute.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. Yeah, I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica Lane and Okazawa-san did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate your offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Okazawa-san liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize we were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh, that's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Okisama-san appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you are that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew as bigger as soon as Okisama-san started showing up.
Not sucky. Not sucky. That's a little...
This doesn't
This
involve
doesn't
you.
involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You're really as young as you look. Not sucky.
Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy? You wanna be edgy, bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Oh, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Okisama-san hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns to me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Okisama-san. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, well, obviously Yuri.
Oh, hello.
Can you get out of the way? Hey, Okisama-san. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to just stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. What? Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Please don't say it again.
Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it!
Oh, I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Fuck Hitler! Did you watch? Do you remember that from Saving Private Ryan?
I do not.
Steamboat Willie? Oh, fuck, dude. That's a great reference. Somebody that was cool would have got that one. That was a fucking great reference. Okisama-san. You sure do apologize a lot. Please stop me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. I didn't think. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Speaking well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just... Oh, I did a little British there.
It's all good.
I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Okisawa-san. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate your understanding.
Okay. Pain?
Vivacious. Bottom one.
Vivacious.
That's what I said.
Unstable.
Unstable. Intellectual.
Vitality?
Fresh. Yeah, vitality's a good one. Anger.
Anger.
Or forgive. Fuck. You bitch.
Covet?
Covet.
Agazon?
Yeah, agonizing or insight.
Let's go insight.
Insight, yeah. Melancholy.
Melancholy.
Oh, melancholy hill is a place. Essence.
Alright.
Eternity.
Eternity.
Disown.
Disown. Climax.
Yeah, sure.
Tenacious.
Tenacious. Yep.
Yeah.
Unrequited.
Sadness.
Hopeless.
Hopeless. Nice.
Philosophy. Oh, or pout. That's fine.
Sorry.
You're good. Defeat.
Defeat.
Variance. That's
Yep.
pretty neat. Horror. Just go horror. We already picked an incongruent.
That's true.
Fear.
Fear. Alright, well that was another lovely day in this universe, everyone.
Yeah.
Happy to have
Another day.
you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bye everyone.
Yep. Later, potatoes.